shooting over 40% in his career.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the
basket. Good off the assist from Evans. Gordon's got 5.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
It's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut down to just 4 points with the bucket from Porzingis. You know, we were talking about Eric Gordon. He's always had great range, but not always the great shot selection.
You know, and that's a great point because, you know, we see now that he's starting to mature, starting to value every possession, and that's good news for the...
For the Knicks, Lance Thomas comes in for Porzingis, and it's Calderon in for Aaron Aflalo. And a change for the Pelicans. Anderson, he's checked in for Omer Asher. Knicks last season had a lot of problems here in Manhattan, and it showed all over the floor, Greg. Now, and you played for this team. You know,
and playing in front of a sold-out crowd every night. And one thing about New York, they're going to let you know when they're displeased. Worst home record in the East and second worst home record in the league.
Thomas sets a screen for Calderon. Dishes to Freak, and it's going to be a 3-second call. And the Pelicans making a change here. Cole's checked in. Pelicans leading by 5.
And, you know, for the Knicks, there were a lot of reasons why they were bad at home. Bottom 5 in field goal percentage, against at home field goal defense, and 3rd worst field goal percentage at home in the league.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Anderson. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. And the Pelicans lead by 7. New York's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. There's Freak. Tyreke Evans comes up with the rebound.
And you know, commend the Knicks faithful. They still would sell this place out. And you have to give a shout out to the fans for sticking through what was a very difficult year. At least it has to get better.
He's coming off a point game against Cleveland.
Yeah, and talk about his scoring. I mean, Kevin, with the defense trying to pressure him, he did a good job of getting them to overcommit.
Kevin up.
Now the second half about to start up, and going with almost an entire new group here. Freaks checked in for Lopez. Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Porzingis. Lance Thomas, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And Roten subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Cunningham is out there with Anderson. Then there's Quincy Pondexter. Then it's Alexis Ajinça. And it's Cole in at the point guard.
Oh, we got a moment here now, Kevin, to look back to last year's Knicks. 8th in free throw percentage, 14th in blocks. And they were in the top half of the league shooting the ball from deep. Average to pedestrian, but still fairly effective from there.
And you look at their free throw percentage, not to be overlooked. I mean, this was a team, I thought, that did a really good job of taking advantage of their opportunities.
Good on the second free throw.
You know, as the season wore on, guys, the Pelicans became a matchup that nobody wanted to see. Very tough against teams and had very few weaknesses, too.
New Orleans moving the ball around. Anderson kicks to Cunningham. There's the dish to Ajinça. No good. Great tee that time from Freak. The New Orleans Pelicans come into this one after the win against the Raptors in Toronto.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it, too.
And Cole kicks to Ajinça. The feed to Pondexter. Passes it to Cunningham. He dishes it to Cole. Here's Pondexter. O'Quinn defending. Pondexter kicks to Cole. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Knicks trail by 9. Here's Roten. Buries it from three-point range. Roten's got himself on the board with 3 there. New Orleans has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. 40 seconds left in the third. Here's Cole. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Cole's got 6.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Freak slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
Yeah, he's most certainly not the reason they're in the hole. I mean, his percentage has been outstanding.
They set the pick. Cole dishes to Anderson. To the middle, and stolen by Roten. And here's Calderon. From deep three-point range, and released it in time, but it's off the mark. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth. Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. A different look for New York. Freaks checked in for Lopez. And it's Calderon in for Roten. New Orleans also making some changes. Anderson comes in for Omer Asha. And Cole subbed in for Drew Holiday. Freak in at center. Anthony is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Aflalo. And it's Calderon in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Davis has the open look. The basket good off the assist from Evans. And the Pelicans lead by 7.
And if you thought this game was over already, you're probably right.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, it's staring us right in the face, and we've been around long enough to know when a game is over. And this one is in that category. Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finish hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
Some changes for New Orleans. Omer Asha, he's checked in for Davis. And it's Holiday in for Norris Cole. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
We watched Holiday play great basketball. 22 points, and he's played the role of the pest today, too. I mean, he's caused a bunch of turnovers.
And it also tells you just how high his basketball IQ is. I mean, seeing plays develop before anyone else does on the court.
Connects! And now they trail by just 4. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Free throws go down, and the lead goes up.
And stolen by Gordon. And so they foul intentionally.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. 20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And Freak throws it down.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And there's the foul. It's on Aaron Aflalo. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
A tough break there, Kevin. But frankly, they'd have a tough time coming back from this deficit anyhow. This is where their depth becomes such an asset, Kevin. He's gone for the remainder of the game, but fortunately, they're able to field a very capable replacement.
Outside Thomas, from outside the arc, knocks down the 3. And now we've got the intentional foul.
86. Knicks foul. Jose Calderon. That's his 3rd personal foul.
Gets the first, that increases their lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. from downtown, off target with that shot. So New Orleans wins it.
Will Anthony.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
With Shaq and Kenny the Jet, let's